Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled in the crook of whispering mountains, there lived a young boy named Aadi. Aadi was a whirlwind of energy, a fountain of endless chatter, known throughout the village for his quick tongue and quicker temper. His words often tumbled out without pause, spreading rumors and tales that were not always steeped in truth. The villagers would often sigh, shaking their heads as they watched him dash by, murmuring, "Aadi, if you cannot be positive, it's better to be quiet." One day, as the sun rose painting the sky with streaks of gold and crimson, a wandering monk entered the village. His smile was as wide as the horizon, and his eyes sparkled with a kindness that seemed to dance and flicker like the flames of a warm fire. He was known as Brother Bodhi, a disciple of the great Buddha, and his presence was as serene as the still surface of a mountain lake. The villagers, drawn by the aura of peace that seemed to embrace him, gathered around, their hearts open and eager to hear the wisdom he had to share. Brother Bodhi spoke of many things: love, compassion, and the impermanence of life. But what struck the villagers most was when he spoke of the power of words. "Words," he said, his voice gentle yet carrying in the morning air, "are like seeds. Plant positive ones and they will grow into lush trees, full of life and shade. Plant negative ones, and they will grow into thorny bushes, their barbs ready to prick and hurt all who come near." Aadi, who had been skirting the edges of the gathered crowd, felt a tug of curiosity. He approached Brother Bodhi, skepticism furrowing his young brow. "How can words be seeds? They're just sounds we make," he challenged. Brother Bodhi's smile did not waver. Instead, he offered Aadi a challenge. "For 7 days you must speak only positive words, or choose to be silent. If you succeed, you will see for yourself the power of words." Aadi, with the boldness of youth, accepted the challenge. He thought it would be a simple task. But as the days unfolded, he found himself stumbling. His habit of speaking without thinking was harder to break than he had imagined. He almost spread a rumor about the miller's son, caught himself just in time, and chose silence. He nearly criticized the baker's bread, but held his tongue and instead found something to praise. The 4th day brought a test that seemed almost too much to bear. Aadi witnessed a group of children, their faces twisted in frustration, trying to retrieve a kite caught in the embrace of an old, gnarled tree. Their words were sharp, edged with blame and irritation. Aadi felt a biting remark at the tip of his tongue, but remembered the monk's words. Swallowing his initial impulse, he instead offered, "What a magnificent kite! Shall we work together to free it?" His positive words acted like a balm, smoothing the creases of frustration, and soon, laughter replaced frowns as the children worked in harmony to retrieve their treasure. As the days passed, the villagers noticed a change. Aadi, once the source of many a furrowed brow, was now a wellspring of encouragement. His kind words were like rays of sunshine, piercing through the clouds of daily toil. The village, once a place where gossip and complaints were as common as the crows that pecked at the fields, began to change. Smiles became more frequent, and the air seemed lighter. On the 7th day, Aadi returned to Brother Bodhi, a sense of accomplishment lighting up his features. He had seen the transformation not only in himself, but in those around him. His positive words had lifted spirits, and his silence in place of negativity had prevented quarrels and hurt feelings. Brother Bodhi listened to Aadi's experiences, nodding with a knowing smile. "You have learned well, Aadi. The power of positivity and the wisdom of silence are gifts that you have now shared with your entire village." The story of Aadi's transformation spread beyond the village, becoming a legend in its own right. It was said that from that day forward, the village became a haven of harmony, a place where words were used to heal and uplift. And if anyone felt they could not speak with kindness, they would choose the noble path of silence, remembering the lesson that young Aadi had learned. And so, my dear viewers, let this tale from a village cradled by mountains be a gentle nudge, a whisper to your heart. Our words carry weight, They shape our world. They can be the seeds of joy or the harbingers of sorrow. Choose them with care, speak with love, or embrace the golden silence. Let us sow seeds of positivity in the fertile soil of our hearts and watch as the saplings of harmony reach up to the sky, their leaves whispering the story of a boy who learned to speak with kindness or not at all.